Hello and welcome to Planet Smasher HQ. I'm Mike, the designer of Gaslands, A Billion Suns, and Hobgoblin, Brutal Fantasy Battles. In this video, I challenge Gav Thorpe to a game of Hobgoblin. Let's see if I can defeat the former Warhammer Loremaster and his stalwart dwarfs. Let's play a game of Hobgoblin.
Okay.
We'll just do the same bloodbath scenario again, so there's no fancy victory conditions or setup rules.
No.
I had painted the last miniature, so you will roll a dice and I will call odd.
You're calling it odd again.
Okay. Odd again.
No.
It's a 6. Bog standard unit of light infantry goblins, no special sauce.
Okay. No surprise to anybody, then I will go with artillery
cannon on the hill.
Which got extra range, so it's got 60-inch range.
Okay. I'm going to put some ranged dwarfs down.
Deranged dwarfs.
Deranged dwarfs.
Deranged to me.
They will here.
Slightly closer, I think it's 24-inch range, is the organ gun. Not going for the full castle yet, but you know.
Filthy dwarf players.
Again, I think yours are the filthy dwarfs, obviously, as are the...
These guys are the noble craftsmen, shining examples of their race. I think you're mistaken. I'm going to put down some... So that's my battle standard and a sorcerer.
Okay.
I should grab the magic cards for that guy.
For sneaky,
yeah.
When it says maybe set aside instead of deploy, does that mean in general or specifically instead of deploying, I put it to one side as one of my units?
That's right.
So my next deployment would be miners, for instance. So I don't actually put anything down.
I see.
For it's more generic, instead of deploying, it's literally, instead of the action of deploying them, I put them to one side.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Goblins with a wizard, and I'm going to put them behind those guys.
The other wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm getting a vibe here. I'm just going to put my unit of warriors. So light infantry, fairly slow and tough. Dwarf warrior needs food.
Beasts.
Oh, I wonder where they're going to go. What they're going to do.
I wonder.
So, just for the fun of that, then I'm going to put them quarrelers. What we're going to do?
Bait the quarrelers out.
Yeah. Well, exactly. It's like you've got lots of big things yet, and we've still got a lot of the table to go. Do you know what? I'm just going to do it. Right. I've got my general who's carrying the ferric blade.
Mm-hmm.
With my battle standard, they have got brutal, elite, fearless, hero 3.
My general also has the ferric blade, but it ain't going to be any use.
Oh, I see you brought a ferric blade to a magic fight.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
I'm going to put down a big thing. I'm going to put down a big thing here.
Yeah, I was tempted by the magic actually and do the whole room thing, but I ran out of points anyway.
So there's a monster down there.
So we've got quarrelers here.
All right, whilst you're arranging those guys, I will put down a giant spider that is a chariot there. What's going to be a problem?
My slow miners.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've got to be 8 inches away from somebody.
Well,
I don't. It's fine. They can. They're flexible. They don't have to go behind you or to the side.
Well, there's also a card in the deck called Redeploy, which can give you 6 extra movement points.
Oh, okay.
So, hoping for Redeploy.
Yeah.
Battle strategy, relying on pulling one of the 48 cards.
Yeah. Never tell me the odds.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Actually, it's 2. There's 2 copies of everything.
I'm going to put some slayers there for now.
Gunners there.
Over here. I think.
That is it. Yeah, and you've got a unit that's off the table, so that's cool. We'll remember those. All right, good luck.
Oh, sorry. Yes, have a good one. May all your guns misfire.
You are the first player, so you need to roll to press the initiative.
I will, and I do. And in this circumstance, on this turn, I shall let you go first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So magic.
Yes. Oh yes, that whole thing. Yep.
In the magic phase, you get a number of mercury tokens equal to 1 for each of the 1,000 points in your army, so that's 4,000 points, and 1 for each spellcaster who's currently alive. So I've got 2 wizards.
Okay.
So I've got 6 mercury tokens. I think I will hold on to them for a bigger magic phase in turn 2. So now it's shooting phase. So it's like, I'm going to have the magic phase, you're going to have the shooting phase. So it's shooting phase.
You're the first player.
I haven't got anything in range because these guys have got 12-inch guns.
First things first, my cannon. Actually, no. The best thing for the beast actually is my thunderers. Ranged infantry versus beasts 4+. Yeah.
Before you roll,
Oh yes, we've got some cards.
we need to start
Yes.
with our fortune cards.
All right then.
Which,
Is it 1 per 1,000 or is it there? Or is it
it's 5 at the beginning of the
just
game.
5? Oh, okay. Awesome. Right then. Okay, that's all good. So 10 shots, needing
5 shots.
Sorry,
'cause
5 shots.
You roll half your
Half,
strikes
yeah, sorry,
when
5.
you make shooting.
Yes. Okay, 5 shots.
Ranged against, you're shooting the beasts. So
Yes, the
4s.
beast, so 4s or more. That's a cocked one. So 2.
2. Okay, 2 doom tokens down on that unit.
Yep. Then we've got the cannon. I'm going to shoot up your goblins over there.
Yeah, they're best against light infantry. They're on a hill, so they can shoot things.
Yeah, it's just,
Behind
actually,
other
I can
things.
just shoot those ones behind. Because I've got 60-inch range. So I'll shoot the goblins at the back there.
The one with the spellcaster, with the wizard.
The wizard.
So 5 again.
Yeah.
Needs 4s.
4 or more. That was 3 hits.
Okay.
That was the cannon, the organ gun. The organ gun has got deadly shots, so it's going to reduce target number by 1. He'll go for those other gobos. 5 dice, 3s or more. Splendid. 4. And then my ranged infantry versus your ranged infantry. They also have deadly shots, so 4s.
Elite as all heck.
Yeah. Awesome. 1. Don't think I want to burn anything just yet, so we'll just do the 1. Bink.
Okay. 1 on those guys.
That is all of the shooting from
Shooting
us.
is done, so it must be movement. This guy will move 10 inches to there.
Some kind of illusion to trick us. Oi, oi, oi.
They're coming.
Well,
Your movement.
my movement, yes. Okay, well, we're just going to obviously just go, come on in.
Hold the flank.
These guys are going to shuffle forward a bit. I'm not going to test for the miners to turn up just yet.
Okay.
Again, I'm just going to shuffle the warriors forward a little bit. Yeah, okay. As yet.
No combats as yet, so we are done with, there's no doom going on in the doom phase, so we're done with turn 1, so it's turn 2. I'm in the first place, I've got to roll a 3 up to control it, which I do get to choose if I go first or second. I will go first. We both get a card. Magic phase, I get 6 more magic tokens.
Ooh.
I think we will cast Monstrous Growth on the monster to give him Brutal. They'll last until the end of the round.
End of the round. Okay.
Yeah. I chose some unfamiliar spells schools that I don't normally do. I normally go for movement tricks, but oh yeah, we'll go for Armour of Palang on there, so they get tough 1. That's it. I'm going to hold on to the rest of them. So now it is the shooting phase. I've got 12-inch, and these guys can't see through anything yet. So I will shoot. That's heavy infantry, is it?
Yes. Tough. Oh, well, tough's only combat. Isn't it? So yeah, just heavy infantry.
Yes, I'll shoot those guys. These guys are heavy infantry with range 12, so they are going to be rolling 5s.
Okay.
They fluked 3 hits.
3 doom then.
I've not got any other shooting, so it's your shooting phase.
All right then. So thunderers on the beasts again. See if we can get them. So they've got their shield thing. Is that right? Does that do anything?
They've got tough 1.
Okay, so that's combat as well. Right, okay. It's a 4+ goes to 3s because we've got deadly shots. 4 hits.
4
hits. We'll take that.
So they can't. Yeah, they can't raise them above 5. So it's caps out at 5 there.
Okay, and then organ gun on the big thing. So that's artillery versus monster, which is 6s, I believe. However, I gave that deadly shot as well, so it goes to 5s.
Nice.
1. Reroll? No. Crossbows are going to shoot your gun types over here. Your blunderby.
So would be 6s goes to 5s because they've got deadly as well.
They are.
Deadly shots. 2. If that's all you're shooting, we are on to the movement phase.
Yeah. Bring it.
Bring it. So we'll do 1 inch, 5 inches, and then round to the side like that.
Right, okay.
We will go 3 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches, which doesn't quite bring us into contact, sadly. We'll go around 1 inch and then forward 5. These guys will come forward.
That's their doom, isn't it? There's doom. Your doom follows you. Okay.
They can't get in, sadly, but this guy can.
Yep. Thunk. Yep.
And I think these guys will just follow up, looking to do their spell casting all over the shop.
Yes.
And yeah, these guys will just slot in behind. For the inevitable second wave.
And you can tell there's no templates.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So your movement.
My movement. I am going to see if my miners turn up.
Oh, yes.
So I need a 3 up. And I didn't get lost. So anyway, I'm not within 8 inches of you.
Just clear out my backfield for you.
Yeah. I think it's going to have to be just behind you here, really. Yeah. Hi ho. Oh, blimey. Right. So now just over 8 inches behind you.
They've emerged from some tunnel in the cave wall.
Yeah, we were following some goblin spore, and there's oh blimey, there's a battle going on.
To find a slimy cave with its luminous green algae.
You've been saving this goblin snot for years. Everyone putting a little bit in there. It's like a Dune Siege, but with snot.
Yeah.
Everyone just gets to pour a bit in every day. I would be silly not to. I think. These guys they're already in contact, so if they reform, it's all right because they've got movement 6, so they can they can still do it. So they'll have their flanks. Those flanks here. Thank you very much. Doesn't really matter. Right, too much. So just these guys. Yeah, they're not going to be able to pivot. You're just too close. So we have to move into these guys.
Just crowding you out a little bit.
So just move in there. Smack in the head with your hammer.
Now, will the crossbowmen lend their arm?
Well, they shot, so they're distracted by this, so they can't move into contact. What they can do, however, is
spend some time out manoeuvring.
Yeah, sort of reform, I guess, because they again do have enough movement to reform. In theory, that would be a reform, I suppose, to look over that way, wouldn't it? That should be one base, really.
It should be a square.
So it was looking that way.
And it is a mobile.
Oh, no, it's mobile, right. Okay.
So it's
actually
sort of gunning.
everything in front of that anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. cheating, isn't it? So I might just get away with it. Okay. This one is definitely
That's all right, I'll give you it.
So that's all right.
Yep.
Right then, anyway.
Any other movement? Now remember, these guys can shuffle even if they're in combat. But
There's not really anywhere to shuffle or anything to...
no.
Any advantage there particularly?
No, I don't think so.
All right then, let's just get to the mincing. It's up to you actually.
Yeah, so I will pick up some mincing dice. So we'll start over there.
Over there, okay, yeah.
So I'm going to roll this guy. He is my general, so he gets 12 dice.
He's a monster, take it.
He's a monster against some light infantry.
Yes.
So this is going to be a 2. So let me just check my card. Nothing I want to use here. 2s. There are a couple of 1s there.
Very much on the odds. In fact,
did I even roll?
Not quite, no.
Oh, there's a couple of extra 4s, but other than that,
it's almost perfect roll.
Almost perfect. There was a time when I experimented with increasing strikes to 12 and courage to 12 and just making no dice rolls and making everything just always come out on the exact 12 dice average, but it was, mathematically interesting, but no fun.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a bit that's a small pamphlet at a convention set of rules.
Yeah, it was too beardy.
I
don't have anything.
One step up, then it's a Matrix game next. It's like, I've got DRM4 and you've got, which is again fine in its own right. I mean, but it's just it is a style of game. Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn this for a reroll.
All right.
Just to get the 11th doom on you.
Oh, yeah, because we're a bit far from our general, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. The 11th doom the 11th doom isn't required because you would be broken on 10, but I want that unit out of the way.
Yeah. At what point do you become broken? The moment you take the doom?
They are now broken. They just became broken.
So, if I place 2 enchanted shields on them.
Oh, that's in response to taking hits.
Yeah. So to the hits,
so
they would not be broken.
Yeah, so we'd
so they'd be on 9.
It's like as they're taking hits, you can enchant and shield them.
Yeah,
and then you never became broken.
Yeah, that's what I want to avoid. Because okay, for reasons.
Light infantry here. 4s. I didn't roll any 1s. That's excellent. Have 7
on these guys.
Yep.
That goes to 6, yeah. Nothing else fancy, just the 6.
Right, let's stomp your general's unit into the dirt.
Seems unlikely, but okay.
Well, I'm a monster against heavy infantry. Monsters love nothing more than stomping tins of sardines.
Well, if we're going to ignore the first 2 hits.
All right, well, I'm on 2s.
Sorry, yeah.
We rolled A1, so that's 9, but I'm brutal, so I can reroll, so that's 10.
The full 10 Shalada. Right, much consulting of cards. So I've got 13 back, yeah?
I've got one more unit, one more unit to roll, which is against your, which is beasts against your ranged infantry. So 4s, they are not self-destructive, and they have rolled a bunch of junk.
They are. It's
so 2
shooting, isn't it? So
2 on those guys out of my 10 dice.
Okay.
Now you may roll some dice, Gav.
Okay, my slayers then. So they've got 10 plus a hero, so that's 11. Brutal, so that's re-rolling any misses. And they've got the critical hits. So 6s are additionals. So light infantry versus monster is 6s. But re-rolling misses, and then we're going to count double again. Right. So that's 1 hit. 2, 3. So that turns into 6.
So I will halve that using Tattered Banner and take 3.
How much did you do these guys? 10?
It was 10. And then you took 2 off for tough.
Ah, right, okay. So 8. There was a 3 there. Then would they take that from something? Maybe just roll.
Did I shoot them with these? No, I didn't.
You didn't have the range for them, did you?
No.
They're not retargetable. Maybe it just rolled there. We'll have to go to the video referee.
Yeah, exactly.
So as far as I know, they've taken 8.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube and know what the answer is, let us know.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, please tell us what happened in the comments. If I just cheated, I'm sorry.
So those guys next?
Yeah, so they're just normal. Infantry.
Regular 10 dudes. 10 dice rather.
So light infantry on light infantry, is that right?
4s.
4s. We don't have anything fancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right down the middle. There we go. So not quite enough to break Q. So, in fact, actually, you got a battle stand, have you?
I have a standard there.
Yeah, and the general's over there, so they're going to be all right.
They will be all right, yeah.
That's them. So done them. Well, we could do these next.
Okay.
We'll do the ISF, the Breakers for the finale, obviously.
Yep.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so ranged versus beasts, 5s.
4s, actually.
4s. Oh. Pew, pew. Pistols out. Done so. Oh, didn't make any difference. So 4.
4.
4.
Okay, and they had tough 1 from that spell.
Oh, yeah, so 3. So 8.
Go up to 8.
Okay, and then, so we've got 13 for the General's unit. They are elite. So that's heavy versus monsters. Heavy versus monsters. Normally 60s, so they're going to go to 5s. Rerolling misses. Just as well we're rerolling misses. That's better, right? So that's a total of 6.
6 it is. Have I got anything to say about that? No, I do not. 6. That's all the combat, so we're in the Doom phase. I don't see any broken units.
Nobody's broken just yet.
Just yet. We've got a couple right on the cusp.
So the Enchanted Shield saved me over there.
Yeah, definitely. So it's turn 3. I need to roll a 4 or more to hold on. I do, so I will go first.
Okay.
So I'll start off getting a card.
Yeah.
Then I will get my 6 Mercury tokens to add to my pile. I'll just remove that spell effect.
Yeah, okay.
So I think we'll go for spending 4 from this unit to give this one brutal and towering. So monstrous growth on the general's unit. And then I'm going to use the remaining 6 to do the Light of Gildvalden, which every friendly unit within 12 inches discards D3 Doom tokens. So these guys get rid of 1.
Yeah.
These guys get rid of 2. The monster gets rid of 1. Come on, let's have a nice big roll for the beasts. Yeah, they get rid of 3. And the unit that casts the spell gets rid of 1. That was a good use of those Mercury tokens. And then it's the shooting phase, and it's my turn to go first. Shall.
Still not quite. Yeah, can't quite shoot on the hill.
I can't quite get to the hill yet. I could shoot those guys, but it would stop me from getting stuck in, and getting stuck in is a thing that I'm into right now. So I think I will pass on my shooting. It's up to you, over to you for shooting phase.
Okay. We'll definitely be doing some of that. Not those guys. I think again they're better off charging in, aren't they? Because we can't shoot into combat. So the organ gun. I think I need to put some doom on your general's unit, really. They're heavy, are they? Heavy infantry. So I need 5s, but actually the organ gun is going to need 4s.
Gav, I forgot a rule of my own game.
Really, that never happens.
Yeah. So you get Mercury tokens, even though you don't have wizards. You got 4 in the first turn, and you got 4 in the second turn, and you just got 4 in the third turn. And why that is awesome is because each of these is a reroll.
Just a reroll.
Just a reroll. Just like a fortune card.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So you got a buttload of rerolls there.
Yeah. That's good. I'm glad I saved all these rerolls for this turn. So yeah, organ gun, 4s or more on your generals on this unit here.
Okay.
3. Boom, boom, boom went the organ gun. In fact, I'm going to reroll one of those because I can.
Yeah, please.
Yes, another hit.
Okay.
I'll take 4 since I can only get up to 5. 4 seems reasonable. That's good. We don't mind that. That's a bit of fun. They're going to go there. That was them. So it's just a cannon, which can also hit them, but I don't think it will. It's going to have another go at these guys.
Yep. 4s against those.
Yeah.
It doesn't have deadly shots, does it?
That one doesn't. No, he's got the range instead. 3s. Sorry, 3, not 3s. 3. Should we go for a reroll? Are they already on 5?
That would put you on 5.
Oh, so,
So yeah, no point.
Can't do anymore. Yeah, that sounds like just enough to take to the bank.
Okay, movement. I'm up first. No, I can't. I was going to try some fancy footwork to engage those guys, but that is not legal.
You cannot just wheel.
So I'll get in there. I can't wheel because you'd have to pin one corner and
I see.
turn.
Yeah, that's going to push in because you can't wheel.
Yeah,
if
I
the pivot point is yeah.
Exactly. If I was on the corner, then we'd be different.
But not quite.
We're not quite. Those guys are going to move forward an inch, and then they'll move across to there. And these guys are going to get stuck in, which should be of no surprise to anyone. And these guys will, I think they'll just shift over a bit.
Line themselves up. My movement phase.
Oh, I suppose I could turn around to fight those
I was curious.
It's all right. We'll deal with those in a minute.
It's been more than a minute, as you're about to find out.
Yeah.
They're not catching up to you. So the downside of heavy infantry is slow.
Oh, yeah. Dum, dum,
So as long as you can keep slowly advancing ahead of us, we might never catch you. No which one's to take the quarters in this game. Right.
Would you like me to move them forward 4 inches?
Yes.
All right, off they go. Ho, ho.
A downhill bonus. Right. But then these guys are going to get to here.
Okay. The croupier's technique.
Yes.
It is combat, and it is me to throw dice first.
It is. I have all of the rerolls.
So this is where the sequencing starts to matter, because the question is, where do I want to tempt you to burn rerolls and cards before I get to the thing that matters?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my battle standards unit first. That's my battle standard, and he's heavy infantry versus heavy infantry. We don't have any special stuff here.
We're going to ignore the first 2.
Yep. So we're looking for 5s. We have got a couple there, but they're going to ignore both of those. So that's a problem. So then we'll go with the monster.
We're giving up on them. No dice do anything. Monster, do something.
Yeah, come on, monster. So monster loves stomping heavy infantry. And that is a bunch of them. That is 9 hits on you. Anything to say about that?
Sounds painful. So that'll be 7 hits. Which is going to take me up to 15.
Which on a d20.
And
I will.
Away.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Having broken you, I will play Take Heart on the Battle Standards unit to recover d6 Doom tokens. Zook.
Okay.
I cast Brutal on those guys, didn't I? So
they were brutal, and so
they should have re-rolled all those 8 misses.
Okay.
Not that it's going to make a huge amount of difference.
Lots more. 1, 2,
2, 3 more.
so on 18.
Yeah.
I think I might have just tweaked the difference, but to be fair, I probably wasn't going to do that. Well, 1 in 3 chance of not dying.
I'll go with the beasts next.
Okay.
So beasts against ranged is a 4.
Yep.
That's 4 on you, please.
Okay, takes us up to 6.
I'm going to go with the goblins here. They've got to split their dice.
Yeah.
So I have to put 3 on both units. In fact, I'm not going to go with the goblins. I'm going to go with the blunderbuss dudes first, because they don't have to make a decision. Heavy infantry against light infantry. Those dwarfs are light, aren't they?
They are light, yeah. Light but tough. Yep. Nice. Not brutal this time, so I'm going to ignore one of those.
So 3 of those.
So it's 2 more, so it's up to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So now, like,
So yeah,
I'm going to put more hits on them now.
exactly. I think I am tempted to make sure the job gets done.
I think you have to go overkill on them, don't you?
So light against light, it's 4s. Oh, that is nuts. 1.
Can we reroll any of those? I mean, you're going to have to try and get quite a few, aren't you?
No, I don't think I'm going to reroll those.
You're going to have to get 4.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to reroll those. Just accept
so you just
that.
whiffed it, basically.
Yeah, just whiffed it. Oh, there were some 1s there, weren't there? There were 3 1s.
Yeah.
So
are you savage as well?
I am.
Or whatever it is.
I am self-destructive.
Self-destructive.
So those guys have just broke themselves. Against the.
They just broke themselves.
They just broke themselves. The quarrelers there. I need 3s, so 2 on those guys.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Right then.
Okay, and now I've got my general.
The big.
My general.
It's going to finish us off very likely.
Hopefully.
Yes, I've got the same thing. It's a bit better.
That is a bit better. What are we? We're 2s on this.
We're broken. So.
Yeah. So that is 10.
So,
Up to 19.
We're going to try and take you out with as many rerolls as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 11 dice. Real brutal and critical hits. So with 60s with rerolls, but they count. Can you reroll?
Yes.
Good. Keep going until you hit, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine with rerollings.
Most of the time it's alright.
As long as it doesn't infinitely loop.
Yes. So 6, so my basic rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
None. What are you on there?
3.
3. That's 7. Sorry, that's 8 though. So that's 11.
Oh, because they're doubles.
Yeah, this is the thing. So it's like, I'm going to go for...
So 11 is broken. That's enough.
I'd be annoying just to use one at a time. So I'm going to do 4 and then see how we go from there.
Okay. Very decent of you.
Yeah. 1. Reroll. 1. But also the dice gods will curse me for doing that, making them wait. Oh, another one. That's 10. So that's enough to break you unless you do something fancy.
Well, he's on... Yeah. That's 10 plus it's 13. Yeah. He was already 11 broken. He was broken on 11.
Yeah. So no, might as well leave it at that, I guess.
Sure.
Well, I think so. You're just fucking... Right, no, we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Because we want to save some of these for this.
All right, so we'll go healing potion.
He's broken, you can't use it. That's what I was just checking.
Yes, you're right.
That's why I couldn't, that's why I was secret, yeah.
Yeah, you're quite right. No, he's quite right.
So, yeah.
He's got me.
That's your petard. Don't get on it.
13. There he is. But I will go down fighting on these goblins. So these will both get a doom token each.
These get a doom token.
These guys and these guys get a doom token.
Oh, okay. Basically, mutually assured destruction over there.
Yep.
Just about. They're already breaking.
They
Is there any benefit
are
to add an extra?
already breaking. No, only that I could be spending healing
You could heal
potions
them.
and things.
You could heal them, but if you want to do that, you need to do that before
Yeah.
before I break you.
Speaking of which, let's heal these.
You're going to do that one, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good plan. Are they broken? They actually, they're not broken yet, but they will be in the doom phase.
And I can play at any time on a friendly broken unit.
So you could
we'll just recall. We'll remember that needs to happen in the right sequence. So,
oh right, okay.
It's actually not happened yet.
Not happened yet. Okay.
But I'm happy to commit to that course of action.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So these guys. So ranged on lights. Okay. Remember.
This is the reason I write simple games, because even with
Sixes.
simple games, I can't remember the rules.
6s. Oh, added another 3 to that, plus a cocked.
Yeah. 4.
Just to make sure.
Yeah. So that's 15 in
I'd be
total.
glad you didn't use the healing potion on them.
Yeah.
Which you could have done, but then it would have just been a waste.
Yes, indeed.
And then these guys, we've got to go 3 on each, so unfortunately we've got to use 3 on the goblins, but then we'll do the rest on these guys. They don't have the hero with them this time, so okay. So just to jump up and down on the goblins a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter unless they got self-destructive. Yeah.
So we've got the 7 on the blunderby. The blunder PDs. Are you heavy, did you say?
Heavy.
So that's just 1 at the moment.
On which I will be ignoring with tough 1.
Okay, no, we'll leave that as fine. They'll get another 1 from the panic. So that was bounced off. Then we've got these guys, same deal. So versus beasts, range versus beasts, so we need 4s. Yay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Puts them up to 10.
Yeah, I'm going to do a couple of rerolls there actually. In fact, not with those. I'm going to do a reroll with a crushing charge. I'm not likely to be doing any of those anytime soon. So there's 1 reroll with crushing charge. Can I get another one on there? Yes. Okay.
That's the magic 11.
Yeah. So they are now broken. 13.
13, splitting at least 3 and 3.
Yeah. So general's unit. So he's on 4 now.
Yeah, they've got no doom, and he's got 4 doom.
Right. So we need to do as much damage to him as possible.
Heavy as 5s.
5s. But we're elite, so
That's
4s and brutal.
Rerolling misses,
Yep.
which you will need.
I will. That's fine. That's all in the backswing. Nice. Not bad, but we're going to go 4 of them.
Yep.
If you got them, burn them.
Definitely matters on this unit. Oh, grim.
Well, to be fair, no. Okay. I think we'll just have to take that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are they tough by any chance? Or they're heavy, so that's going to be the first one, isn't it?
Yep, they're tough 1.
Okay, so 5. That's it, unfortunately. And then on the monster, monster, say heavy, so heavy versus monster 6s, but it goes down to 5s. So I have 2 hits there, no, sorry, 1 hit there. Reroll these 2. 1 hit on the monster. It's not going well. Bombs. Right, okay.
That's all your combat.
That is
So now
all.
we get to the doom phase. So it's me first.
Doom.
So this guy is broken. He is.
Just out there, I think.
Oh, he's just in there, so we'll give those guys a doom. And then 1 for that as well.
Yeah.
So that guy is going to cause a doom to that, which doesn't really matter. So this guy's going to panic. He panics these guys, which we just did. He panics these guys. And he panics the general's unit. And he panics that unit. And that is all the panic.
Okay.
Well, I've got another broken unit over here. So he panics that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and this unit here. And these guys are also within. So yeah.
Hey.
So they are broken. They can go down fighting. Give the one doom to those guys.
Yeah.
That is all of my panic. Will you do your panic, please?
Yes, I would love to, but we're fearless.
Is everybody fearless?
The Slayers are fearless, but they're getting killed. The Warriors are fearless. The Thunderers are fearless. The Miners are too
They're
far
outside
away.
everything. What about the artillery?
The artillery is not there, so they'll take one each for these guys. No, these guys, sorry. Yep. So if I... one each from them.
So I will play Hopelessness on that cannon to give it an extra D3. Gives it one extra, and I will play Hopelessness again on that same cannon to give it an extra 3. So that's 5. So that is now broken.
Oh,
No, it's not, because he's standing next to the...
Right at this moment, it's not broken.
Yeah, right.
I assume will be.
Yes, but it won't be until next turn.
But actually, he's still unbroken, so... No, okay. No. It won't be until next turn, did you say?
Well, all of the units get removed at the same time.
So there's a break. So there's a breaking check and panic.
Yeah.
So that then happens, and then the mutant units are removed.
Yeah, and they're removed simultaneously,
Yeah.
and there's no further checks for panic or removing units,
Right, so they will be...
they will be around for next turn.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Just about. All right then, okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to remove this unit here, and I'm going to take 2.
Hurrah, we got...
I'm going to take 2 magic tokens for that, and then I'm going to take this unit off here, and I'm going to take 2 magic tokens. And then I'm going to take this guy off, and I'm going to take a card. Okay, so you're taking your Slayers and your General off.
Yes, so Slayers...
And oh yeah, never mind.
Because you removed first, does that mean they're no longer hollow?
No, simultaneous.
Simultaneous. So
All
they would have been
units,
hollow.
all units are removed
So they would have
simultaneously.
been hollow, wouldn't they?
They would have been hollow when they got taken off
Magic
from my Fedic blade.
blade. And then again, I'm just going to get removed here. I've got a ferret blade, but that only affects you, doesn't it? It doesn't affect me. Magic Eaters have perfect agility. Nullify hollow. Oh, so we are also hollow. Okay. So you shouldn't have got... Did you take for yours? Because your general was hollow as well.
Oh, quite right.
So
I'll put that card back.
I'm also not sure whether you played any fortune cards on him as well, but I can't remember.
Good point.
I was just reading it, I was like going, did I play any fortune cards on mine? I might have done that, I can't remember. Are we just cheating horribly?
Probably.
If so, leave a comment and moan at us. There are no more ferret blades to worry about.
Yes.
Which is a shame, because you didn't actually cast any magic at me at all. So mine was about as useful as yours.
Yeah, that's correct.
As long as it
Because
was like affecting friendly stuff.
I'm doing a lot of buffs rather
Have you got
than
anything that
debuffs.
does attack me?
There's no direct damage spells in Hobgoblin, but there are debuffs and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have any debuffs.
All right. Oh, in that case.
Okay, so
I'll probably end up using
it is turn 4.
Right then, it is.
I am still going to be able to control the initiative, so I will...
Oh, I've got a choice. Oh, that's an interesting choice though. So we'll wait and see what you do first.
So I'm going to be first player.
You're first player. Okay. So magic then.
We both get a card.
Oh yeah.
Magic, so I get... still get 6. And you get 4.
Got 4. Okay. We rolled a armor.
So it seems like the most sensible choice is to use a Light of Gildvalden again. So that's the D3 for everyone within a foot. So I don't know why I rolled. He was always going to remove that one. That's just 1 there, sadly. On the Battle Standards unit. On his own unit. Oof, filth.
Yeah. Quite nice.
2.
And
And these guys as well. Nice, feeling good about that. And then I am going to... There's a sinking sensation in Gav's heart.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
He's thinking, why didn't I take magic?
Well, that's what I was curious about, because I haven't got any magic. Is there any way, if I had magic, is there any way to interfere with your magic, or is it, there's no
dispels.
Stuff, yeah. So it wouldn't make any difference if I had to magic, you'd still get that effect.
Yeah, you'd have to just go hunting for the wizard and prioritise.
It's a bit hard if there's another entire unit in the way.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
but then that's where you've kind of misbuilt this unit.
Yeah.
And maybe if you had a wizard, it could have maybe like represented the fact that, they could get movement tricks or whatever from some other element.
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah.
I am probably going to spend these last 4 because I think it's going to matter. I'll put.
I suppose it's 6, isn't it? So it's quite expensive.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Mother's Blessing on those guys to heal the rest of the damage.
Yeah, I could have done some of that.
Yeah.
I've got 6 rerolls instead of that.
Yeah. Not as good.
Not as good. Right then.
So it is.
But I haven't got any magic, so it's
no magic. Now it's shooting. So unload the.
In contact with them.
Yeah, unload the cannon and the quarrels.
You don't want to go with your shooting?
No, I don't.
No. Okay, just checking. So I've got 5 over here. Mm-hmm. Are they heavy as well?
Yeah. So 5s.
5s, but with.
Oh, sorry, they're ranged infantry, aren't they? So 6s.
6s.
But
they are deadly shots. So yeah, 5s. 2. I'm going to burn 3. In fact, actually, I'm going to do it on here because. So I've got a couple of Eldritch redirections, which I was hoping. But you're not actually going to tell me with anything.
No, fair enough.
So I might as well re-roll those 2. No. Well, thank you for turning up. 2. Every deal counts. 2. So we'll organ gun. There's no point on them, is there? They can have some cannon. I don't know. Yeah. Organ gun on these as well.
Yep.
Oh, that's much better.
Full.
Because it has got deadly shots.
Well, that takes them to the 5 cap.
Yeah. That's more than enough, whatever. Yeah, 5. Okay. Yeah, so they're best crossing their fire, actually. So he'll shoot them, and he's going to shoot that.
Okay.
So cannon on your trolleys.
Yarp.
Just normal rolls. So 5s.
5s on those guys.
2.
And then Thunderers on the...
Yeah. So 5s, but actually I have got deadly shots.
4s on monster. Oh, wait, the monster's already on 5. So you won't be shooting those guys.
I'll shoot those guys, okay. So in that case, that'll be 5s then, won't it? Another 3, so that takes them up to their 5.
Yep.
Okay.
It's all fairly obvious at this point.
Woo.
Steamroller up here. These guys.
A little bit of a wheel and then...
Yeah, they've only got movement. So that would be 1, 2. So I don't think I'll be able to get into those guys yet.
Oh, okay.
So
these guys?
Yeah, so
yeah, no.
They'll be safe for now. Your movement?
Can you move 4 inches forward?
Yeah, they can reform or do whatever they want. They just can't move into contact.
And that was in 4 there, are they?
No. I don't think they are.
No. Okay. That's all right.
It's all right, we live and learn.
While I think about it, before they're broken, I'm going to healing potion these guys.
Yeah.
2. There we go. Okay. Any other movement? I don't think so, is there?
Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see if we can finish these dwarfs off. I'll start on the right-hand side there.
Ranged infantry,
Monstrous against ranged. 2s. That is all of them. Monster against artillery is 2s. That is 9 of them. Heavy against artillery is 4s, but I get 1 extra dice. That is 6.
Not too bad. They're still around.
No, because they're fragile.
Oh no, they're fragile. Yeah.
Yeah. Heavy against the light infantry is 4s. So that is 5 on those guys.
12.
And 5 more from those guys.
Okay, that's not good.
That's my combat phase done.
Right then. Not a lot else going back really, is there? So these guys.
Got to split the swings.
Yeah. So actually, the ones that have taken 1 can have 3, and I'll put the rest on the ones on 5.
Makes sense.
Lights versus heavy 5s. Yeah, not bad. 4. I'll do some rerolls. I'll do 3 rerolls.
Oh, cocked.
4, yes.
So what's that?
So 4.
4 in total. Up to 9.
So close.
The organ gun.
Yeah.
So artillery against heavy infantry, they're looking for 5s.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I'm going to ignore 1 because of tough.
Yeah. Well, actually, I should have ignored. Before it's a tough, so I should have ignored 2 lots. So 13.
As is their
15.
true and proper right.
Still on 15, didn't know. Well done for that healing potion.
Okay, so the cannon crew against the monster, they're rolling 10 dice 6s.
Oh, 3.
Nice.
Lucky you've not good.
I don't have tough. And then the ranged infantry against the monstrous is 6s. Again, rolling 10.
Yeah.
1, 2,
And another good 3.
Yeah. That's all the combat. So now we get to the Doom phase. I don't have any broken units, but you do. So would you like to spread panic?
These guys don't panic, and these guys
Oh, they don't?
don't panic anyway. So
They don't panic anyway. And these guys are already broken.
they're all dead. Yeah.
These miners, are they fearless as well?
The miners are not fearless.
They suffer 1 panic.
Okay,
There we go.
fair enough.
And then you would take off the broken.
Don't break
units.
anybody yet, did I?
So you would take off those guys.
And then all of those guys will. You get to redeploy. Actually, both of those get to redeploy, don't they?
Don't worry about the dice. Worry about the cannon crew, they're the important ones.
Yeah, I didn't drop them, that's right.
So I'm going to use my Who's Next move to get a free reform.
Yeah.
Which basically means just spinning on the spot so I can get home for a sandwich faster. A snot sandwich.
And all the miners just going,
Would you like to call it there? There is a turn 5.
let's finish it off.
All right. Okay, so I'm the first player. I still am the first player. So I'm going to retain being the first player.
Yeah.
We're going to do the magic phase.
We are. We've got a card each as well, haven't we?
We're going to get a card each. I am going to cast. I'm going to cast Crystal Blades from the General's unit onto these guys, so they get 2 extra dice. And then I am going to cast Monstrous Growth on them as well. 2 extra dice and Brutal for those guys. It's then the shooting phase.
Unfortunately,
there ain't no shooting.
because I've heard them and I can't quite see them.
Yeah, I can't quite get those guys.
If I'd repositioned them.
You can see them because they have just become towering.
Oh, right.
So
as they go. Okay, we'll do that then. Certainly.
Yeah. They've become 54mm Chaos Dwarfs.
Just the one.
Ranged against heavy is 6s, but you're +1, so 5s.
Yeah, so 1 on them,
Mm-hmm.
just so they don't feel too smug.
Yeah. I'm not going to do shooting.
No. Okay.
I will do my movement.
Yeah.
So those guys will move to there. Those guys will move to there.
You should go into combat.
Those guys can't get in, sadly. So that's all the movement. No, you haven't got the movement to get around the side of me.
Well, unless I have redeploy,
Yeah, you could.
because I could go sideways.
Yeah, you could-
sideways enough in there.
You could go. That would cost you 4 movement points, and then you need. What do you get? 6 from the redeploy.
It's +4, so I'd be on 8 total.
Yeah, so you could get to there.
Yeah. There we go. Ha! So that plan to get that card worked.
There you go.
my entire thing was to get one of the redeploy cards.
Get those.
Just a little bit late, a
redeployed.
little bit too little, a little too late, but you know, it all counts. Right. And you can only attack me back with 5, which is the important thing.
That's right. Yeah. So even though I've got all my extra special sminky dice, okay. So I'll do 10 dice on the quarrelers.
Yeah.
So heavy 4s. I will burn Carpe Diem from my hand for a reroll to get an extra one. So that's 5 hits on those guys.
14.
And then these brutal, towering, heroic Infernal Dwarves will.
They're basically
these
lifts.
Are these light infantry?
No, these are heavy. That's why they took them so long.
Oh, of course, yeah. So heavy on heavy
They
is
are
5s.
stubborn and tough. Can't remember what stubborn does because they're the ones that are.
Reroll.
Oh yeah, so they increase their courage by 1 for each enemy unit.
I wouldn't reroll any of that, so. 2.
2. Ooh. Check you out.
God, those guys are absolutely. Yeah, those are indomitable. What the hell are they doing in combat, Gav? You've spent quite a lot of points on something that didn't.
Look, give me a chance. Like,
Give me 3 more turns.
what's the panic spread? Once I take them out.
Okay, it is your turn to swing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they haven't actually got any offensive abilities.
No.
Oh no, they have because I gave them critical hits for their picks. Heavy on heavy. Okay, and then 62 extras. That's a bit rubbish, but I have got plenty of rerolls, so I'll use them or lose them at this time of day. I've got 3 hits there, 4 hits there. Sorry, 2 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rerolls first of all. Another 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're tough though, aren't they? So that goes down to.
Oh, yeah. Almost.
I know, but the rerolls are probably better saved for them to try and get them over, aren't they? That said, if I get them over, which seems quite likely, their panic will then.
Not quite enough to.
Unless I do, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I
unless
see.
burn
Yeah,
my two.
I've
got 3 rerolls here if I want.
But remember, I've still got 11 because of the. Because of the
So
battle
11.
standard.
So if I got you up to,
You
I'd have
get
to do
me up to-
both of those to hit.
Yeah.
However, might as well.
Yeah.
What else am I going to do with them?
Yeah.
Apart from over here, obviously, but these are going to be on 11 as well, aren't they? Or 12 even.
No, they're currently on 11
Oh,
because the general's gone.
Oh yeah, the general's over there. So they're on 11, so I need to get 2 over here with my normal attacks.
You'd really like to collapse that flank.
Oh, it would just be funny.
Yeah.
Vengeance, like
Vengeance.
taking the mickey out of my miners and just destroy 2 of your units by turning up with some help.
No, they'd claim it in the pub.
Yeah, which is there. Rerolls are better spent on the miners
All right, let's go.
as well. So 3 rerolls.
No!
No sense of drama. until I just like fluke it over here and just kill these guys. So no extra hits there.
Okay.
We've got 10 here.
Yep, 10 on there.
Trying to get as many 6s as I can, preferably 3 or more would be good.
Yep.
Two
is needed.
Two or more 6s.
2 6s are
No
needed.
rerolls.
There's 2.
Boop, boop. But that's not enough to break them, unfortunately.
No,
With,
sadly
even with
not.
the panic, that was kind of the point with the cumulative effect.
Okay, so
that's combat done.
Yeah, so in the Doom phase, these guys spread panic there and there and there. And then it is the last turn, but I would have played against all odds to keep them in play until next round. So I'm just going to do that just to rub salt into the wound. But that is a bloodbath. I've got more on the table, so the victory goes to me.
Yes, well done.
Thanks for the game, Gav.
Yes, cool.
You had invested a lot of points in very elite units.
So it was the combination of elite units and missile fire, but actually the missile fire isn't as... useful is not the right word. Missile fire doesn't work the same way as I was expecting to in terms of being able to... It's good for supporting
You can't clear
stuff,
out the army.
but you can't.
Yeah.
But even if you concentrate your fire on a thing, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
And then it's set up.
So
and I think also I just didn't. It was clearly like your spread of units gave you a bit more of a paper to sustain advantage in terms of like you had right units for getting. You had the things that needed 4s or 3s to attack the things I had.
Yeah.
Whereas I didn't have those things.
Yeah, whereas you didn't have the tools to deal with heavy infantry really, and because I was running a lot of heavy infantry, you were looking for a lot of 5s and 6s that game.
Yeah, and even on the monsters and stuff again.
Yeah.
5s and 6s for the shooting and things.
Yeah.
So it was. So even without the miners doing their silliness.
Are you feeling sad about? Were you feeling the absence of your spell?
Well, not really, because particularly,
Spoken like a true dwarf.
Obviously there'd be a lot more advantage. That healing one is really good.
Yeah, it's a strong school.
I think that's very useful. Obviously, it doesn't help after you're dead. So you
gotta pick your moment.
Like if you can break, if you're against a real, something that's really going to hammer you hard, it's too late. 1 turn break type thing. Because otherwise, that would have seemed a lot closer.
Yeah,
These guys, they'd be dead. These would be closer to breaking.
Yeah, I've definitely taken at least. I've definitely taken at least 6, healed at least 6 off those guys. So yeah.
So
I think this unit was the MVP. So if, for example, if this unit had the general with the ferric blade, and wasn't so slow, like that would have been absolutely the tool to just be like, oh, leaving your powerful support wizard at the back.
Yes.
I'm just going to annihilate that instantly. Because he was protected by the fact that you didn't have anything with fly, you didn't have any movement spells, you had no way of jumping my line other than the miners, which ended up just not quite working the way that you were hoping.
So it's more unfamiliarity with the strategies of it rather than the detail of it.
Yeah,
it's like, I would do things slightly differently. You kept initiative every time.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So there was no chance to like back off or just
was able to keep pressure on and control the line.
But I would be tempted to tweak something and bring some magic in, like a rune lord type.
Yeah, or maybe lower some of the investment in those missile units and spread that out onto maybe another unit or a rune lord or something. Because like this one here, like I know it's not the sexiest one, but like that one is just like craftsmanship of armor and like armor buffs and stuff. So, if you wanted something,
I suppose the thing is, that sort of thing is saving you quite a lot of upgrades, obviously.
And it's dynamic that you can position those upgrades. Because these cost 200 points each, so they are pricey, but so's brutal on a unit with a double keyword cost,
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Excellent. All right.
Well done. Yes, Cool.
Lovely work.
Thank you very much.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that game of Hobgoblin Brutal Fantasy Battles with Gav. If you're interested in picking up a copy of the Hobgoblin rulebook, then you can do so by going to planetsmashergames.com/hobgoblin and clicking the link to buy the rulebook in either PDF or physical form. Do it immediately! Right, until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye!
Remember to choose your battlefield wisely. Prepare your ground for combat.